Ladies and gentlemen, this week's GameTech.com video, we're going to be taking a look at Resogun on the PlayStation 4. So this title is currently available for free if you're a PSN Plus subscriber. So I figured we'd give it a quick whirl. I've been playing this quite a bit actually yesterday, and Master and I became quite addicted to it, so I figured it'd be a good idea to show you guys what it's all about. I'll be warning you, commentating, I'm sorry, at the same time as playing this is going to be interesting. You'll see why in just a moment. Go check out the options first. Under settings, there's not too much to it. Camera mode standard, or you can go with retro. I'm just going to leave it standard. Tutorial and tips, might as well leave them on, as it will help to serve to demonstrate to you guys. Audio settings, I've disabled and controlled the audio so you guys are getting less feedback. I'm going to turn down the music just a hair as well. Controls are pretty simple. You can swap sticks if you so wish, but I'm just going to leave them as default. And finally, you've got credits, and then of course you've got high scores as well. So not too much. So single player, you've got arcade, or you can just select a single level, which is pretty obvious. I'm going to go with arcade mode, and I'm going to go with experienced. I'll be honest, it's quite difficult, this game, especially while trying to talk, so it's going to be quite interesting. Agility is fairly obvious, speed of ship. Boost, you'll see exactly what boost and overdrive are all about in just a moment, because I'm going to be utilising them quite heavily. I'm going to be sticking with the Ferox, I think. I believe there are other ships, but I haven't got them yet. So we've got two levels, so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be able to complete them. As you can see, I'm nowhere near the top of the score, but whatever. I'm going to start with this one. It shows you a brief overview. A throw human is nothing sinister, I can assure you. You'll see all about in just a moment. So this is a retro shooter, indeed I have to save the last human. So right now it starts off fairly, well, easy. Yes. So right off, you'll see that it's fairly easy. You get to throw a human, and he enjoys it as well, trust me. Well, possibly doesn't enjoy it, but who cares what he enjoys. There we go. Right, so in a few moments we will start to become a bit crazier in terms of all the stuff that's going to be on screen. At the moment, it's fairly easy to deal with all of this. Now, what I'm going to start doing is head towards this power-up and get that so that I'm a bit better equipped to deal with the rather large swarm of enemies that is now pursuing me rather relentlessly. There we go. Now the multiplier obviously is affecting your score, and it's pretty simple. Basically the bad guys are trying to get the humans, those are those green dudes in there, in case you're not aware what a human looks like. And the basic premise is that you don't want them to beam the bad guy, the humans up. Instead, you want to get Mr. Human, and you want to, well, you know, deliver him to safety. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now you cannot aim upwards. So you can indeed, for example, shoot forwards or backwards like this. Okay, let's quickly take that out before bad things happen to me. But you can't say, for instance, you can't, for instance, shoot sideways, or upwards, I'm sorry. Come here, you silly man. Stop bouncing around. Now, humans can, in their effect, you don't really have to worry about the height they fall from, unless it's from a bad thing. They can kind of bounce and... let's go with mush on impact. There we go. Let's boost around real quick. There we go. Take this guy out. Okay, we're just gonna have to concentrate just a smidge. Right, at the moment, it's fairly easy to deal with this, honestly. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. So yeah, that's what you get when you're trying to commentate and play this game simultaneously. So there are some weapons, like for example, I'm just going to show you guys the abilities on this one, then we'll go to a slightly crazier level in just a moment. So you could see that... Oh dear, hang on. Come here! There we go. Come back here. You're welcome, my friend. We're going to be indeed firing our lasers in just a... God, this is hard to do and commentate at the same time. There we go. Yes, much better. Okay, cool. Now, we shall quickly throw him to safety. Okay, it's fairly quiet at the moment, which is something I don't particularly trust. So, you can see the lives in the top left-hand corner, as well as my bombs, and it also gives you an indication to the amount of humans that are left. Now, quickly take those out, because I just want to try and get to show you guys a boss. I'm not necessarily aiming to get particularly far or defeat it, but I just want to show you guys what it's like. So I must confess, in terms of graphics, it has a particular style. It's obviously utilising voxels. They've actually said a lot of the computations in terms of the voxels, physics and so on, is actually being done on the GPU, which is actually kind of cool. It's an example of the PS4's GPU computing. Oh dear. Okay. Actually, that wasn't too bad. In a moment, I will going to fire my lasers, I feel. Okay. You can see on the ship, there is an arrow, which actually gives you an indication which direction I must travel in. Oh, balls, I thought I had the dude. Yes, right. Don't try and shoot me, that's mean. You're welcome. Now, if I had to criticize the game, I do wish that the arrow, in which, of course, is pretty much you're reliant upon, was slightly bigger, but once you kind of know it's there, you're cool. So things at the moment are kind of chaotic, but not that bad, considering I'm on one of the earlier levels. It's quite... Okay, I don't like things trying to sneak up behind me, because invariably they try to do mean things. Alright, let's use overdrive to show you exactly how awesome it is, with the light showing and the Ghostbusters laser kind of effect. Alright, I have bad feelings about this since I don't have any bombs! Ah! This is not good, this is not... Oh, that's the boss. Okay, we've got the boss creeping up on us. So, as I said, I was playing this quite a bit yesterday. It's kind of fun. Now, to destroy the boss, it's ye olde what you would expect. So, there are weak points in the boss. I don't think I'm going to be able to defeat this, if I'm totally honest, because I lack life. That's pretty much what it comes down to, which is invariably one of the things you want, although I do have a spare ship, I think. So the basic premise of this particular boss is that you want to avoid all of the lasers that are coming towards you in a rather alarmingly fast rate, may I add. Right, I think we can somewhat stay in the safe zone. Alright, what we don't want is to get hit by those huge-ass lasers, because they will hurt us quite substantially. Cool. So that gives you an idea exactly what happens. Cool. Alright, we're doing alright. Okay, he's getting a bit angry at me, I feel. Alright, we should be able to quickly take this guy out in just a moment. Cool. Actually wasn't too bad. I did better. I thought for a second it blew me up. I was like, oh no. Okay, I've trashed the stage as well, which is interesting. So, it's going to become a lot crazier now. Level complete. Okay, cool. I did suckily in terms of score, but that's just what you would expect. So, I think you get an idea of the basic premise now. It doesn't get much more complicated than that, honestly, in terms of the objective. At least, as far as I'm understanding, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you get more objectives later, but honestly, it's not particularly difficult in terms of objective. But what you will find is in this level, it's going to become a hell of a lot harder. Because, well, there's a lot more dudes. So you can already see just how many guys are actually... There we go. how many guys there actually are already on the screen. I have to say that this does demonstrate quite handily the rather awesome abilities of the PS4's compute, which basically is all on the GPU. The CPU's not doing that much as far as I understand though. We've got to about 50% CPU usage. That ain't good. Okay. I didn't want to do that, but I had a bad feeling I probably wasn't going to live if I didn't. Living is invariably one of the things you want to do. So... By the skin of my teeth. Oh yeah, by the way, at the very start they're kind of merciful and they give you They give you shields. Yeah, I'll just throw you nonchalantly into that, I'm sure you'll be fine. Oh, okay, there's another human there. Let me just pick that little fella up before he gets confused. Okay, cool. Alright, we're actually doing okay. I'm actually doing better today than what I was yesterday. That's one of the benefits of sleep, I believe. You tend to react slightly better, despite the fact that I'm actually commentating at the same time, so I'm actually doing better than I anticipated. They're like donut rings, but deadly and with lasers. Okay, so far I don't think there's a human on the ground. I could be wrong, but okay, well that's not good. I don't want the human to be lost. Maybe he's using Apple Maps, it's hard to say. So far, I'm not doing too badly. It's not going too crazy. Uh-oh. Ah! Retro thrusters! Okay, that I definitely want. Boy. It's getting a little bit tight now. Now, I actually... Oh, balls. Sodding human. I have to confess. I do actually quite like the fact you can't fire in all directions, which is one of the things you could do in, say, Geometry Wars. And Geometry Wars, of course, was one of the first arcade games for the Xbox 360. I actually really liked it, by the way. I got amazingly addicted to that game. And I actually like the fact you can't, because in a way I feel it makes it a tad too easy. Hopefully I can just quickly get past these dudes and then shoot them while they're helpless, which is always... okay, we've got... Okay, that is bad. Can you back my human? He's my friend or something, I don't know. I don't particularly like the guy. Human lost. Yeah, don't worry about me throwing. Oh gosh, damn. We got past another phase. Splendiferous. Okay. I'm no expert, but that looks bad. I'm not a Space Galactic War expert, but I wasn't sure if I should have done that, but I stick with it because bad things were coming towards me and I panicked, to be honest. Really? Really, really? I like fireworks. Okay, let's just take out as many of these dudes as possible, shall we? Bloody lasers are everywhere. Sorting lasers. Alright. Oh, there's another human around, apparently. I'm not quite sure where, but my compass is pointing me in this direction. Apparently he's on the floor, like, fleeing. You're welcome, my human friend. He's apparently fleeing in terror. Oh, balls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I haven't actually fought this boss, if I'm totally honest, before. So, I am morbidly... Okay, I don't see the weak point yet. Okay, there's one there. Okay, cool. I see it rolling, and yeah, I'm hating. Okay, I don't like that flickery, lasery thing. Oh god, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. blow up, will you? Okay. Alright. Do I have any bombs or... fudging balls! That's what I get for looking at the bombs in the top left. Oh, sod the human. No, not even slightly. He had evil intentions. I could see the way he was looking at me. He had desire in his eyes. Oh, balls. It's all on the bloody other side now, which is not ideal. And you're bloody irritating as well. Okay, I think the better approach right now is to try and stay at a... Okay, now he has 2 lasers. That ain't cool. Ah, son of a... I can't believe I died on that. Oh. Anyway, I think this is a fairly fast and brief look to show you guys off Resogun. And you'll have to apologize. I can only apologize for me just being awful at the game at the moment. But I have a feeling I'll probably stick with it for a while. I don't have anything particularly bad to say. It's going to be one of those games, honestly, where you're either going to love it or it's going to be a bit too simple for you. I really love these type of games. I used to play them a lot back in the 16 and the 32-bit era. They had... Yeah, this is what you get for trying to talk and shoot at the same time. They have that kind of simplistic yet one more go gameplay. I mean, I was actually playing this at 1 AM to give you an idea. And yeah, it's fun. I think it's one of those titles where you always want to try and beat your previous score and just kind of check it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to play just a few more moments just to give you an idea of the gameplay. Actually, I might just skip out and then show you guys... let's see. Does that take me back to the title screen? Okay, cool. Single player, I'm just going to choose a single level. Just to show you guys, I want to quickly change to veteran. I'm going to just check out a different ship. I'm going to try this one. And I'm going to... Oh, okay, you have to start from the beginning, which is kind of irritating. But let's just test it on the very hardest setting with a different ship, just to show you guys. See what the differences are.
Save the last humans. Keepers detected.
Alright.
Multiplier up.
You can see they're definitely spawning slightly faster than what they normally would. So far, it's nothing that's unwinnable. Now, just like Geometry Wars, one thing I hate, and it always feels like it's the longest period, it's like when you're very first starting because your weapons suck. So it takes so bloody long to kill anything. Yeah, it's definitely heating up. I can't even imagine how difficult that last level would have been on this difficulty. Oh, you can actually shoot him and bounce him up. That's kind of cool. I'm just going to get a little bit further and then I'll leave you guys to do other things. Okay, I think I've got different enemies as well. I'm not 100% on that though. They definitely spawn at a faster rate, which isn't ideal if you want to live anyway. As for the ship, yep, you are faster, which is good. Obviously, however, you're lacking as much overdrive power. I don't think it makes a difference to your regular weapons. However, this gun actually kind of sucks, if I'm honest. Although it can be useful for things such as that. But it's not particularly great for concentrating your firepower, don't you know?
Human lost. Keepers detected.
Okay, I want that. Actually, let's just blow them up and then get the power up anyway.
Weapon power multiplier up.
Alright. Oh, this is kind of a cool weapon. Pew, pew, pew. Alright. You can see the speed, the bloody multiplier goes up on this one. It's just insane because of the amount of enemies. There's actually quite a discernible difference in difficulty, to be fair.
Warning. Human in danger.
Okay, don't...
Complete.
Yay! Spinny. Kind of like Space Invaders, but opposite direction, isn't it, when they're like that?
Human in danger.
Oh, balls, he's all the way up the other side of the sodding screen.
Warning. Human
Oh, really?
in danger.
Really, though? Oh. Can't bloody trust humans for just a second, can you? I really want to try and save my laser because I want to test it against the boss. So I just want to see what it does to it.
Human lost.
They should be bloody grateful I'm managing to keep any of them alive. Okay, let's boost over here.
Extra life.
Oh, cool. Extra life.
Warning.
You are welcome, my human friend. There you go. Oh, extra bomb.
Multiplier up.
Come into the parlor, says the spider to the fly.
Multiplier up.
Come into my line of fire, says the guy with a huge axe gun. Ooh.
Multiplier up.
For some reason... Yeah! Nope, don't even think about it.
Multiplier up.
It's actually kind of a cool game. I really like it, considering it's, well, free for PlayStation Plus owners. And to be honest with you, I don't really think you should buy this. I honestly believe you should just get Plus, because it doesn't really make sense to do it any other way. Ah, speaking of which... Oh, interesting. That wasn't irritating, was it? Okay. I was curious if it would actually go through it. That's why I tested that out, but apparently no. Okay, he definitely rolls a hell of a lot faster. You can see the difference in speed. It's actually quite profound. I'm sure you don't need those components. Oh, balls! I hate you. I hate you so much. I'm just going to stay here. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, this is probably not the best area in the world. Ah. Sucks for you, bruh. I'll try and take this guy out. Oh gosh. That could have been most unpleasant. Okay, this is like the easy area. I wonder if he hates me to his core, but then... Okay, cool. And we are done. Armageddon, baby. Armageddon it. Very pretty light show, though. Don't you concur? Audience, do you not concur? Are you not entertained? On a serious note, I think it's well worth the download. It's pretty fun. Not exactly worth buying a PlayStation 4 for, but worth checking out, in my personal opinion. So, anyway, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. So, take care, and bye for now.